Often when traveling into the forest, go do survivaling or practice your bushcraft or just like, preparing for the end of the world, it's hard to choose like what your main knife is going to be. And a knife is important. You're going to choose your tools. And it's not an easy process to decide which one to take. So, just take all of them. Why choose just why choose just one when you could choose all of them? Oh, and it's 2025, so make sure to bring your emotional support friend with you. This is Roger. When choosing your tool to take out of the woods, you have to think about your tools, but you also have to think about weight. I think about mine all the time. I've earned mine, so. Alright. Of all these knives to choose from, but also we need to bring our sword. In this sword, our Holy Bible, we have verse in Hebrews 4:12. Says, "For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." Why wouldn't you want to go out into the woods or into the world in general without that? Sharper than any two-edged sword, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. This thing knows who you are. This book knows what you're thinking. This book knows what your state of mind is when you're reading it. Kind of spooky. Why would you want to go? Why would you want to go anywhere without it? I wouldn't. So many options to choose from. Bowie knives, kukris, belt knives, axes, machetes. It all comes down to personal preference. Now, I take this knife with me everywhere. If I'm not at work, this knife basically lives on my hip. It's a good size. It's got a 90-degree spine, really sharp. I can do all the things with this knife. But if I want something bigger, then I've been on kind of a kukri kick lately, and so I'm trying out the kukri. And this one's really cool because it also comes with this small companion knife, which has a great spine and a really sharp edge. So with my kukri, you can grab it and use it as a draw knife. Look at that. Can it do feather sticks? Whoop. with some practice. But that's where the little companion knife comes in. Oh yeah. Look at that. Great thing about cedar bark. Make our bird's nest. I'm going into the woods. I pretty much always take a ferro rod. Now, I also don't leave home without my lighter and my petroleum-based chapstick, because you never know. And why mess with sparks when you can have, well, there you go, sure flame. But for the sake of practicing, your little companion knife. Oh yeah. There we go. Bark going. Still burning. Nope, went out. Might be wet. There we go. Yeah, buddy. There we go. It makes me look bad. Yeah. Is that our cedar bark? Is that our feather stick? I guess it's called a survival kukri for a reason, huh? I have a lanyard and a flint striker attached to my paracord. Attached to my ferro rod, so I can wrap around my belt, a belt loop, or my belt or something. So I'm not gonna lose it, because that would kind of suck. Also, you could use it as a weapon. Okay, Fire, you're making me look bad. There we go. I've made fire. It's a simple ring belt that I made. Just a stainless steel ring and a leather belt from Tandy. It's been used a lot over the years. But what I did on the inside of the belt is I permeated the belt with thank you. What I did on the inside of the belt is I permeated it with a buffing compound. So now it will double as a sharpening strop. Pretty neat. Try noticing my sweet poncho. It's made out of a surplus wool blanket, so you can go play in the woods looking like, I don't know, oh, what's Boromir's brother's name? Yeah, I don't know. You can go out in the woods looking like a Lord of the Rings character, or like a Jedi or something. But, so you notice the inside's open. Well, how do I fix it if it's open? Hey, look, watch, I'll show you. You can take your belt and put it underneath the back side. Wrap it around the front. There we go. Sweet. Now you got like some next level nerd stuff going on where you look like you're wearing a tunic and a sweet cape. What shall we do with the halflings? Go out in the woods. Go play with some knives. Find what works for you. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.